Folks, happy Halloween. It's time for The Greatest Pumpkin, our newest show on New Show Plus. Our patrons have voted amongst 4 distinguished options, and what they want is to see Hanson and JeffM go head-to-head in a pumpkin carving competition. Now, what are both of yours experiences with pumpkin carving? We'll start with you, Hanson.
Let's see. Last time I did it was probably when I was in 4th grade. So that's a number of years ago. And I have always been truly disgusted and horrified by the smell. However, for some reason, I feel confident that I can do it well. And this is classic misplaced confidence. I'm not going to be able to do this well, but in my mind, I'm like, I think I'm pretty good at pumpkin carving. But I'm horrified, and my artistic ability is fleeting.
Yeah, I had the same thought the other day before I carved mine for the season, and let me tell you, it's out front humiliating me more every minute. JeffM, where are you at with your pumpkin skills?
I've won 12 nat. I've won 0 tripod setup skill awards. No,
you're in good company here.
It's been a long time since I've carved a pumpkin, and I just realized I don't have a scoopy spoon. Luckily, I'm in my kitchen, so I've got all kinds of things at my disposal. I just got my knives. You want to see some sweet knives?
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh.
Look at this. I got all kinds of knives here.
These are the 2 knives I got.
This works, right?
Are these good choices, Leo?
I'll tell you right now, you want a serrated edge.
Okay, that's what this is.
I believe technically, I don't know how sharp it is. It kind of looks like a bread knife to me.
Yeah, it is.
Very much looks like a bread knife.
I found that for the initial
that into a pumpkin.
Well, I was planning on stabbing this. It's sharp on the tip. It's a knife.
Yeah.
You call that a knife? My question is, do I need a spoon?
To get the gunk out, you can use your hands, but it sounds like you won't want to do that from what you've told me about your interests.
Phobia? Okay, I'm gonna go grab a spoon real quick then.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Listen to him run on his AirPods.
Crap, you can hear me, can't you?
Yep. Rich Bad at Game says they're going to be blindfolded, right? Of course, of course.
Might as well be.
Yeah, you finding a spoon here, JeffM?
Yeah. I've got some spoon options. Yeah. I mean, you obviously want it needs to be a metal spoon. Look, Hanson's probably going to come back with like some dumb slotted wooden spoon or something. You want a good metal edge on it, I'm assuming.
All right, everybody, I'm back. I'm ready to scoop. Ready to scoop some pumpkins. Let's go.
Oh, see, there you go.
Cringe.
Oh.
You know.
All right, you got everything.
This is all I got. I got a soup ladle and a smaller spoon. I think this one will be good for scraping down the edges.
Yeah.
And this is for sheer bulk
mass
pumpkin seed.
Yeah.
One of us. All right.
Let's see those pumpkins.
You're probably gonna want a plastic bag too, right? I didn't get anything. I started setting up 5 minutes before we went on, like always, and it's always my downfall.
Yep.
I didn't sleep last night. I was preparing. Leo, I'm so excited. This is my pumpkin. There are many like it, but this one's mine. Isn't it a beaut?
Picturesque for sure. Charlie Brownian.
But, however, the backside is butt ugly.
Oh.
And so it's like really, it's kind of like tilting back, but I think it's kind of nice. It like displays well because it leans a little bit up so people can see it well. So I think it's ideal carving, but it might fall. So that's the downside here.
Sure. Got to keep it steady. I think you're seeing your competition here. JeffM's pumpkin also looking very nice.
I decided to go with a perfect pumpkin. Was that a good?
So
good
even
call?
the ass.
There is a little.
Yeah,
that just happens. That just happens. Pumpkin traversal.
Yeah, but
that's a pumpkin ass, all right.
As you can see, it's very sturdy. It's definitely not going to tip over because only an amateur would buy a topsy-turvy pumpkin. But
hey, What are we carving?
Well, that's a great question.
I mean,
Should we have the...
we all mean. I think it's typical to carve a face, but certainly in competitions, you carve anything. People carve landscapes, scenery, beautiful pieces of art. I think that should be totally on the table here.
Should we have the community decide?
Huh.
Yeah, how's Twitch chat doing?
Yeah, let's
I
get
have
some
something in
suggestions.
mind, but I'm open to suggestions, and then we can choose. And they will be voting at the end of this to determine who's the best pumpkin carver.
Yes.
Definitively.
I feel like Leo is.
Yeah, probably.
I cannot overstate how bad mine is that I made the other day.
You do have to show it on the stream by the end, you know.
And I had the best tools. I had the little thin blade you buy specifically for pumpkin carving.
Oh my god.
The scrapey spoon. Okay, suggestions coming in here. Classic jack-o'-lantern to make comparisons easy. That's a fair point. MinnMax logo from memory would be good.
I don't know which way the arrows go if you
Exactly.
really want to call me out.
Jack Skellington's face. Pumpkin Jack. Shrek.
Pumpkin Jack. Shrek. Okay.
The State of Minnesota. Starry Night. A visual critique of your game of the year.
That's good. JeffM, should we both just go with like a face so it's a little bit of an easier comparison?
Should you do each other's faces?
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. JeffM?
I think he
Sure.
turned into a pumpkin.
Sure, let's
No, my pumpkin's just that good, Leo. You're confused. All right,
I'm
I'm gonna
try and make Ben Hanson's face on this.
Yeah,
Or both do Leo's face, says the Matt Man.
I think I don't want to spoil anything. Now, JeffM, please don't get confused and stab that pineapple. It would truly be the worst case scenario.
Wait.
No, pumpkin.
Wait,
Good
Yeah, I
practice.
don't want to spoil anything. I feel like no matter whose face we do, it look exactly the same. You won't be able to tell the difference between a Jacob Geller and a Kelsey Lewin at this stage.
You can't tell the difference between our faces in real life.
That is
that
true.
is true.
Okay, it turns out a
Well-
bread knife is tough to break through it with.
There you go.
Yeah, my knife is stuck, so I think I'm done. Is this? That's kind of Halloweeny, right? At least I picked a good, stabbing knife. Is that?
My lucky stabbing knife.
Everyone do be careful and be mindful of your hand placement, as Chad is pointing out. Not you having the right tools makes this a little extra dangerous.
I was thinking it would be funny to have like fake blood at some point and then be like, bah, bah, but I don't know, maybe Twitch wouldn't like that. They're pretty uptight.
Maybe
Sorry,
not.
Bezos.
If either of you have steak knives that are kind of smaller, thinner, pointier with the serrated edge, I think those are a surprising underdog for getting this initial scalping of the pumpkin.
I think my scalping is going okay,
Okay,
I
good.
think. How big do I want this opening is my question.
Big enough for your hand to reach in, or the spoon, or whatever.
Or
Not
my
just to
head.
scoop stuff out, but sometimes you need to push out pieces that you're cutting.
Right. I gotta say, so far this is delightful.
Oh, good.
I mean, there's no goop yet. It's really just stabbing a sphere, which is kind of my specialty.
That is so weird.
How was your girlfriend's pumpkin, Leo?
Oh my god, gorgeous.
Really?
Really good with a lot of like skinning detail, not cutting out full holes for like glasses,
what I
but
wanna do.
shaving it off. Yeah.
Oh, that's my goal. That
It's
is
a
my
good
ultimate
technique.
goal.
And she went in from the underside and made it a really big hole, so then when she was done, she wore it on her head for pictures.
What kind of next level goddess are you dating?
I ask myself that every day. Some great photos.
all
I'll
right.
find one once my cat gets off me.
This is it too early to start carving pumpkins? I mean, you did it all natural. How's chat doing? Have they done it yet this year?
Yeah, chat. You got your pumpkin carvings in yet? We did it, I guess, too early. Now that it's going to be 80 degrees today, I don't think our pumpkins are
Right.
making it.
But they'll live a better life.
Highlighted
Okay.
message from Aaron J. Bear. Make sure you cut with the blade facing away from you and your fingers. Jeff.
Makes sense.
Well, there was just one small spot that didn't go all the way through, so
All right, I
did
don't know if this
try
is a
to
race.
force myself.
It's
I'm ready to
definitely not a
decranium.
race.
I'm just saying I don't know if it is, but here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, check that out.
Very nice.
Pumpkin seeds are good, right? Now I'm
They
gonna
are,
be.
yeah, we've roasted them in the oven and with salt and munched on them.
Oh, that sounds great. I am going to, because this is the competition, I'm gonna actually saw off the gunk so I have a cleaner handle in the future,
yeah.
just to show my level of professionalism.
I think everyone does that.
Yeah,
every
that
time.
feels expected.
Well- Really? Well, what is the above and beyond that I could do here?
Do you just leave the gunk on there normally?
I haven't done this since 1996, dude.
To me, 90% of the appeal is cleaning out the pumpkin. The satisfying nature of that,
Yeah.
you know?
You think there's a game on Steam about like jack-o'-lantern making?
Sure.
100%.
I think a 3D modeling app, you could kind of accomplish the same effect. Go inside of a sphere.
You know what's
VR.
what this is make me think of is we've had a lot of, help me out, JeffM, you're an Italian lad, like spaghetti squash. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like squash, but it looks like spaghetti if you prepare it the right way. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And we've had a lot of that recently, and so going inside a pumpkin doesn't feel too foreign these days. It's like, oh, this is like our dinner. We should just eat this.
Yeah.
You want to do a prediction, Leo, to see who's going to have the better pumpkin? Like a little Twitch poll?
Sure thing. Thank you, Takeshi Katano 3 for the resub, 19 months. And
Do you want?
I
Do you
believe
want to
response.
run a prediction of if JeffM can even get his pumpkin open at this point?
Look, factor that in. Factor that in, everybody.
For sure. Chat, I believe, was pretty unanimous and no, they haven't made their pumpkin yet. They can't remember the last time they made a pumpkin. Not a pumpkin carving chat, it's seeming today, but admirers.
This is you want to see inside my pumpkin?
Yeah.
There
Let's
we
see if we can
go.
do this.
As long as
Nice
it's literal.
work, JeffM.
Nice, Jeff.
It's less messy than I thought in there.
Yeah.
It don't smell too bad neither.
Get on in there, take a bite.
I mean, pumpkin pie is my number one pie. JeffM. Did he pass out from bleeding?
Is it resting on top of the tripod typically? Show us the first person perspective of you putting this on the tripod.
Well, see, here's the problem, Leo. Is this tripod is not made for this phone? Obviously, it's got this little suction cup on it,
Yep.
which I'm sticking to the back of my phone, which you would think would be,
Sufficient?
a good way to get it to stay on there, but it likes flopping off.
Are you manipulating the little lever on top of the suction cup that like turns the suction on and off?
Leo, don't let the fact that my phone has fallen on the ground like 5 times fool you. Of course I know about the suction cup or the lever on the back.
Okay. Okay.
It might be the case is like a rubber and it might not like that, but whatever. We'll call it a drop test. I'm thoroughly testing out this phone.
Yeah, can you change the name of the stream, Leo? To phone drop test?
Sure thing.
Samsung challenge.
Pumpkin edition.
How much should you clean?
How much should you clean?
Yeah. What'd you do?
The inside of the pumpkin, there's a certain amount that's fine, and that amount is before the amount that I'm done, It's like
Right.
it's more satisfying the more clean it is, and maybe that's a perfectionist instinct that doesn't really serve me. But I think it's.
Is that going to factor into the votes? Do you think?
I mean, I think we're looking at external only. So if you see the interior guts dripping behind the eyes or something, sure, that'll ding it.
Yeah. Right. But it's like, they don't, at a beauty competition, they don't put people up on a slab in a doctor's office. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Jesus.
I'm saying they don't do that, Jeff.
Right.
Hanson,
All right.
64%. JeffM, 36%. That's where we're at right now.
And if I had dropped my camera 3 times, do you think that would be flipped?
Well, you're on a laptop, so
Yeah, it's
you
true.
wouldn't be here anymore, I don't think. Rich McLaughlin, thank you so much. Gifting 5 subs.
Thank you, Rich. Oh, thanks for voting for this, everybody. This is way better than playing scary games.
Boo!
Oh, Leo! I'm holding a sharp spoon.
So JeffM's got the pan out. What's your pan plan, my man?
Well, you saying that you ate the seeds made me think, hey, maybe I shouldn't throw away these seeds. So I'm just gonna stick them on a pan, and I'll figure out what to do with them later.
Nice. They're munchable for sure. But we didn't do anything with the guts.
Yeah, I'll separate them. I don't have that kind of time, Leo.
Yeah.
It's just all going on the pan right now.
I mean, Hanson's flying here. You gotta
This
keep
is,
up.
yeah.
God.
I'll blow it eventually. Don't worry, Jeff. Leo, I've been meaning to ask you this for a while.
Yeah.
Can you read me the history of the jack-o'-lantern from Wikipedia?
Of course I can, man.
Thanks.
The History of the Jack-O'-Lantern by Wikipedia. A jack-o'-lantern is a carved turnip, pumpkin, or other root vegetable lantern. Why on earth is turnip first?
This sounds like some weird Europe shit.
Its name comes from the reported phenomenon of strange lights flickering over peat bogs, called jack-o'-lanterns. The name is also tied to the Irish legend.
Whoa. Hey,
What's
before we get to Irish legends, what? Is it UFOs over peat bogs? What do you mean? There's strange lights over peat bogs? And that's where the name came from? What is that?
Also known as Will-o'-the-Wisps. It's an
Oh, like
atmospheric
Ori.
ghost light.
Wait. Is there an explanation for it?
Yeah, it says here that they're dead people, their souls haunt the earth.
Yes, says that!
Modern science explains the light aspect as natural phenomena such as bioluminescence or chemiluminescence caused by the oxidation of phosphine, diphosphane, and methane produced by organic decay. Does that help?
No. So is there like footage of this? Is this only in Scotland or Ireland or some nonsense?
Alright, we'll find the footage of the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Because this seems like something that I should know what it looks like. If there's just like weird
I know what
lights
it
in
is
a
from,
bog.
like, Skyrim.
Right, I guess so. But it must look cool. Also, I bet some bogs have like fireflies and will-o'-the-wisps. I mean, they're just like frickin' rave.
True. 5 will-o'-the-wisps caught on camera.
And so this is like what people, where fairies came from, do you think?
Yes. Yes, pretty much. Okay,
Man,
I'm
yeah.
seeing a light dancing on the peat bog.
If you're an ancient person, would you be like writing poems about it? It's like that level of crazy.
Yeah. It would absolutely make me a spiritual person if I wasn't already. But now that I know it's diphosphane expanding or whatever, I don't think it's cool anymore. I think it's actually lit.
You know what I was just thinking about and talking with my loved one about?
What's that?
Was like, I don't have a comprehensive knowledge of like all ancient gods and stuff, but don't you think there should be more gods about tornadoes? Don't you think like in every Native American mythology, like the lead god should be like a tornado god? if there's just like tornadoes rolling through the plains of Kansas hundreds of years ago and there was not an easy explanation for it, wouldn't that be the craziest effing thing you could possibly imagine on Earth?
Yeah, that's some
and wouldn't you like
God
associate
business.
some deity with it? Yeah, it's just nothing but that. But like, I don't know. Again, not being an expert, despite how much I love Age of Mythology, I can't name one just tornado god.
Well,
I only focus on tornadoes.
Didn't tornadoes used to happen less?
Really?
I feel like they happen more with global warming.
Could you
Which
look
is
it
a
up on
hoax,
Wikipedia?
Hanson, yes.
Right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Cut me off. Oh man, this is looking as clean as a wisp in here, man.
Charles swooping in with the sub and the gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much, Charles.
Thanks, Charles. This pumpkin's for you, dude.
Charles wants to know how the carving is going.
Oh, that's a great question. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think maybe the secret to carving that I didn't understand when I was little, doing it in school, was doing it outside is wonderful because you don't have to gag on the smell. It's just kind of pleasant now.
Yeah.
It's a fun challenge.
Are you getting the table dirty at all in a way we can't see? Are you gonna have to hose it off?
No.
Usually you put newspaper
this
down
is-
or something. Like
Yeah, no, I was worried about it. We're hosting some folks over here later this evening, so I was worried it was going to be all gunky. But I mean, I'll show you after. This is clean as a whistle, man.
Right on. Crowboy has a good point. I think tornadoes are generally included as part of weather, so weather gods get it.
Okay, but I mean, well, you know what? I think I guess there are a lot of like the lightning gods, right? And thunder, so that kind of covers a lot of that stuff. But I just
Yeah.
feel like it would be the ultimate legend. Like, if I saw a tornado in North America in 1543, I would never stop screaming about it. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I would freak. Somebody explain it for me. Somebody walk me through the god that did this.
But to continue the
No, go ahead.
jack-o'-lantern tradition,
Oh, yeah.
the name is also tied to the Irish legend of Stingy Jack, a drunkard who bargains with Satan and is doomed to roam the earth with only a hollowed turnip to light his way.
Is that an ancestor of yours, JeffM?
That's grim. Only a turnip. That can't produce much light.
That's a good point. They got upgraded over the years. It's a yearly Halloween tradition that developed in the United States when Irish immigrants brought their root vegetable carving tradition with them.
Oh, the Irish.
So it's an Irish tradition.
Does it,
Hence the O, I
is,
guess.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
racist white people used to complain about that. These damn Irish, they got their carved pumpkins and turnips all over the streets. What are they doing?
Or-
Heads
Back
should
in
be
my day, we had
humans.
nothing.
We had no culture and we liked it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. What I'm trying to figure out is how much to scrape out the inside. You know, because I could make the wall
Yeah.
pretty thin. What stage are you at, JeffM?
And he has
Also,
to
I know
wash
we-
his hands every time before he puts it back on because his hands are so gunky.
That'll ding you in the time, dude. That'll ding you in the time.
That'll ding you in the time.
I know we make this joke with every new show plus, but hey, it is within the community's potential to make it so that we're just carving pumpkins for the next year on Twitch.
Yeah.
Just we're out here February 13th going at it. That seems like a pretty good way to manage an outlet.
New competitors, new designs.
Yeah. Giant Bomb versus MinnMax, pumpkin carving. Those cowards don't have it in them.
Now, here's something that maybe I'm just projecting from my pumpkin carving experience. Is there
Yeah.
a part of you that's scooping for extra long to put off making the decision of what you're going to carve?
Julio, that is 100% what I'm doing right now.
Great.
Got him.
I'll show you the beauty in here, though.
I would love to see that.
I gotta make sure it's nice. before
I wouldn't
have...
trust Giant Bomb with sharp implement. Dan Riker with a knife. You really want that, Ben? Yeah. Good
Yeah,
point.
it's true.
Well, it's over the internet, so he can only hurt himself, I think.
Well, you think that, but you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think?
Oh, that's looking nice.
That's like cranial clean.
Cranial. Thank you, poor Frisco, for the resub. JeffM, can we see the inside of yours? Or did you just get on the tripod? You don't have to. Well, I guess you can move the pumpkin to it.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Right. I will say JeffM has one up on me because it almost looks intentional, like his zigzaggy design for the lid. I'm very impressed by that.
That does look intentional.
That is intentional.
Oh, wow.
That's how you know how it goes back on. Like a giant puzzle.
Interesting.
Oh.
That's pretty smart.
Pretty smart. Points for that. And it makes it look like
Alright.
Bart Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
It is true.
So,
Ooh, that would be a good one.
it's time to choose. Are you doing face?
Yeah.
Are you doing MinnMax logo? Where are we going here? Iconic character from pop culture? Bart Simpson seemed to grab your attention.
Yeah, but I already don't have the spiky part. But I do like the iconic character. I would do the MinnMax logo, but if I put it on my front stoop, then everyone will know where I live because neighbors will walk by. They'll be like, MinnMax! And then they'll like barge in.
I have to be honest.
Come out.
I really want to see you do a silhouette of Bart Simpson's head on it. So like, get the spiky hair in it. You know, it's kind of a full drawing of his head rather than like the pumpkin is his head. It's more a canvas for your illustration of Bart Simpson.
That's really a challenge. So that hair would be like,
Yes.
I just don't know what's out and what's not. You know, that's what I'm challenging. So the silhouette, there's nothing fun about a silhouette. Like you want little shapes, I think. Because if it's just one big silhouette, I think that's less interesting.
I just meant the full shape of his head. For sure, there should be little details there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, your wish is my command, Leo. Boy.
And now from memory, obviously. There'll be no looking it up. Please, I've seen the show. I'm just confused about exactly how to do it, but all right. Where to begin? You can draw it first, also. People are pointing out draw it first. Just with a pencil on
you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know we could cheat. All right, I'll be right back.
Don't be looking up Bart Simpson in there.
I won't swear.
Look at this. Look, who's got Sharpies? I'm ready for that step. Can't believe the Twitch community voted 2/3 for Hanson that he's going to do a better job.
Hey, you just get in there and vote for yourself, man. You got a big payday coming.
My hands are all pumpkin-y.
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. Okay, chat, what's JeffM's piece then? What's a companion to Bart Simpson? A different pop culture character of similar difficulty that will also really, really not look good, no offense.
Meg Griffin.
Meg Griffin. Equally iconic design. Snoopy, Lisa. Lisa is a good one. Garfield, Peter Griffin, Bender, Dilbert. Interesting. Spiky hair.
That is good.
Similar level of difficulty, I feel like. For Dilbert.
Culturally?
Yeah, I don't want to do Dilbert.
It's kind of, his hair's gonna have to look like a crown. Like I don't really know how else to do that, you know?
Yeah. Calvin or Hobbes. Nermal. Eric Cartman. BoJack Horseman. John Cena. Woodstock. Calvin peeing on Bart. The Burger King King. Blinks the Time Sweeper. Luke Skywalker. Ratbert. Are you open to a side character from Dilbert, JeffM?
No Dilbert.
No Dilbert. A smaller jack-o'-lantern.
Ooh. That's stupid. I like that.
That's piquing your interest. Okay.
A jack-o'-lantern jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
That's meta.
I feel like if that captured your heart, that should be what you do.
So it's basically a jack-o'-lantern face, but then I also have to make it look like I have to do like the outline of a pumpkin somehow around it.
Right. A small jack-o'-lantern face, a Charlie Kirk style face, and then do the pumpkin around that.
That sounds like the challenge of a lifetime.
You think you're up for it, or do you want more suggestions?
I think I'll do a jack-o'-lantern jack-o'-lantern.
Cool.
And then when I put it out, our neighbors will be like, man, he's really confused about what a jack-o'-lantern is supposed to be.
He clearly Googled jack-o'-lantern.
He took it literally.
Bart! It's Bart. It's Bart. Oh my gosh, from The Simpsons.
Now, Hanson, you gotta figure out how to carve that out so the whole thing doesn't cave in.
What are you talking about? That's not part of the deal.
You know, like the negative spaces.
The only negative space I'm experiencing is you nagging me about how to carve a pumpkin.
Wow.
Go off. Speaking of going off, Grizzled Gaming reviewed impromptu video review Ben Costume Quest.
Costume Quest is Double Fine's classic game from 2010. Don't be confused by Costume Quest Grubbins on Ice, which I guess technically hasn't released yet if this is a time travel video review. This is a game that is inspired by games like Earthbound, but imagine a much simpler, cheaper RPG. You go around door to door saying the eponymous trick or treat, and it has classic Double Fine charm and writing. Truly, Tim Schafer did not write this game. You'll enjoy it. You go door to door and open it a bunch, and that's kind of the core of the gameplay. I enjoy Costume Quest from Double Fine, directed Asha Sonard, who we did an interview with at MinnMax. I give Costume Quest a 7.5 out of 10.
Can we circle back to when you said you're time traveling back to do the video review? Is that what we're doing with these?
I don't know. I guess, you know what? It's kind of postmodern. Anything goes these days. So, like, I guess if you want to do a video review of the first Spyro game or whatever, like you did recently, like, yeah, no one would judge it, I guess.
It's just if we were, I think I might throw in a line about, watch out for a virus that's going to be invented in 2018.
Right. And I'm not talking about jack-o'-lantern fever, everybody.
It's in 2022.
It's the new pandemic.
Excellent. Pumpkindemic.
Yeah, God, I could go for one of those right now. Yeah, Bart's Crown is... There's probably a better way to technically do this. Oh, I think we need to end this by... Do you have a candle, JeffM? Like going in a dark room. JeffM, do you have like the rest of your day free?
I mean, if you have a dark room, just put your phone on flashlight in it or whatever and get it covered in pumpkin juice. And that'd be good.
That sounds pretty good. Pumpkin's probably like an OS from Android, right?
Yeah, one of their cute little OS
probably.
names.
Yeah. We can't beat Apple, but we can come up with cute little OS names.
Doesn't Apple have badass OS names? Tiger, leopard, and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Mountain lion. Ooh, he's peeling out the crown.
Here comes the crown.
This is a case where pushing it out from inside might be easier.
Oh. Or vice versa. Let's see. This is kind of cool, actually.
3D!
Can I just leave it like this?
Absolutely.
Don't egg our house. All right.
Not bad. Good first incision.
Thank you. JeffM, where are you at, man?
Looking
We are
clean.
You are inside the pumpkin now. I think.
I feel it. Okay, I'm gonna go get a little steak knife as well. Because this is gonna take some fine detail work.
Yes, this is his hardest challenge yet. Meanwhile, JeffM's getting ready to begin. Have you drawn it yet?
I haven't.
I'd love to watch you work. The Jack-O-Lantern Wikipedia page described it as typically having either a scary or funny face.
Funny?
Which one are you going with here, JeffM?
I think he's gonna enjoy being a. I don't even have napkins. I think he's gonna enjoy being a jack-o'-lantern. So we'll go kind of funny, I guess.
Okay.
This jack-o'-lantern's got a funny face.
So no to the MinnMax logo, but yes to a kind of funny jack-o'-lantern.
Interesting.
Interesting. From the supposed guy who likes
I walked into that one.
Now, from Janet, I'd expect that, but you, JeffM. JeffM.
Yeah.
If this inspires one person out there to carve a jack-o'-lantern this year and they weren't planning on it, I think that's mission accomplished for internet content.
Yeah, what's chat's reaction to that? Is this seeming fun?
I gotta say, it is kind of fun.
Right on.
Did you have fun doing it, Leo?
We only had one set of the right tools, and I didn't have access to it most of the time. And I think I might have enjoyed it more if I did. But
Wow.
He was gonna complain.
I don't know. I felt very not proficient at it, and that's never fun. You know, you had a vision, and then being unable to bring it to life. Unsatisfying. Unlike this.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Get on your feet. Celebrate this pumpkin.
Okay, JeffM.
And then he'll have a nose.
Good.
That's a nose.
Funny looking Dilbert.
This is. Oh boy, and I gotta get the whole pumpkin in here. This is such a disaster. This is gonna be such a disaster.
I love that. I feel like I could buy that at a store, JeffM. It's that good so far.
Mm-hmm.
Mally Firestorm says just ordered a pumpkin on Amazon. Make sure
Is
to
that
barricade
truly
your
something-
doors from your delivery driver trying to kick your ass.
Do they sell pumpkins?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, I guess.
I was just thinking about for our anniversary stream last year where we just ordered a bunch of food for Surreal to try for that live MinnSnacks. And it's like, that was a really eye-opening experience. Just like all the weird food you can actually get off Amazon. I had no idea. I had no idea so many people were just getting food off Amazon.
Yeah.
I thought it was books.
JeffM, this is a much bigger face than I expected. It's borderline a full jack-o'-lantern face.
It is.
But I see you've got the cap of the pumpkin integrated.
Yeah, that's because someone didn't think it through. Leo. This is also. It's also harder when it's like. I have it tilted up. This is just a jack-o'-lantern.
I mean, people are sick of the meta thing anyway, JeffM. You're fine.
Played out.
Once it was copywritten, it's like,
All right.
well,
You can always
You know
redo
what?
it on the other side, says Lubabub, since yours does have that perfect hindquarters.
the nose, I'm a little bit stumped on, Leo, if I may.
The curvature
Like-
of it?
Not the curvature of it, but it's just like, is it just going to be a big old U slot? You know, like, is there any smart way to have it fade out or something?
I mean, I feel like if the It should be a hole. A U slot is not going to cast any light, you know? But I don't know about fading. Maybe you could do it a bit of a diagonal on the Z axis. So there's more and more pumpkin meat as it goes back into the pumpkin.
Yeah, steak knives, truly fantastic.
Right on. Glad it's working out.
We should sell them in the MinnMax merch store. Okay. How's chat doing, Leo?
They're doing good. Most people are gonna be content carving vicariously through you too. Love Above says, I always enjoyed carving pumpkins with my kids before we actually started doing it.
Alright. There's a little bit of a downward slope on that nose, but nobody's perfect.
Not even Bart.
Not even Barb.
Not even Bart.
Can you look up, Leo, could you look up Bart Simpson's top 20 catchphrases? Don't have a cow, man.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. A woozle wuzzle. Trying to think of what other big we're missing.
I caramba.
I caramba! Yes.
Get bent.
Yeah.
I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you? I remember that one.
Yeah.
I'm on everyone's favorite website, fandom.com, by the way, for this.
Oh, how are the ads?
Oppressive.
Okay. Gotta maintain the virtuous cycle.
I didn't do it. Often followed by nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything.
Okay, yeah.
There's Aw Man.
Aw, man.
There's Aw Geez. There's Whoa Mama, which has a hyperlink to its own page on the fandom. Whoa Mama is the catchphrase spoken by Bart to express his reactions in a positive light.
Whoa Mama!
This page is jumping around. If he sees something that is to his liking, the phrase is used in his ways of telling whatever it is on how he is impressed.
Oh, I get it now.
There you go. That's Whoa Mama. If you played the slingshot game on the Simpsons website and clear all of the target, this would be the rating Bart would give.
Huh.
Reason for saying Bart's reaction in a positive light. So it feels so AI generated. I really enjoy it. He also, of course, says eep.
Yeah, okay.
Bart has, on occasion, borrowed dough from Homer.
Yeah, that's right. I remember in the 90s talking with my uncle and cousins about Simpsons, and this was like early 90s. And I remember my uncle like really trying to be profound, where he's like, I've actually noticed like Bart has started saying dough as well. Like it's really seeping down the family line. And that was my first dose of cultural criticism in my life. And I said, that's what I want to do professionally.
Rich Bad at Games says imperfect nose. This is where JeffM makes his comeback.
Oh no. No!
Definitely not.
I've seen people complimenting the music. I'm glad to hear that. It is creating a chill vibe for not our two contestants who can't hear it.
I'm feeling it.
Ow! Quit it!
Oh, okay. That's like when he's fighting with Lisa?
Presumably. Good grief, I guess. Counts?
I think he stole that one.
From Charlie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Full circle. Final catchphrase. Bart has a lot of catchphrases and often laughs at Homer or other people.
So just him laughing mockingly is a catchphrase?
I guess. Let's check out the Eat My Shorts page. Oh, sorry everybody. Sorry for the Bart ass. Get that off screen. Eat my shorts is one of Bart Simpson's trademark catchphrases. Bart uses it to express his rebellious attitude, usually towards authority figures. He pulls his shorts down and shakes his butt at people simply to offend them. Bart first said it when he was in kindergarten to Principal Skinner, when his misbehaving was revealed in Lisa's sex. Yep.
Yeah.
I like that they have the first use in here. On
That
some
is nice.
occasions, the phrase was taken literally, such as when Bart was teasing a donkey, and the donkey really did eat his shorts.
That's less funny.
We got all the variations here, uses by other characters. When Bart is cast as Mozart, he says, "Eat my pantaloons," just before he passes away. I'm gonna need a citation on that.
Yeah. I'm sick of the internet lying. What Simpsons joke do you think you laughed at the most as a kid, Leo?
I'm a rageaholic. I can't live without Rageahol.
Okay. Good.
I believe that was it. Yeah, I had the Simpsons episode guides that I would read in lieu of watching them.
Oh,
Reading the
yeah.
quotes and story synopsises.
Like that huge one? Absolutely. I know it. I'm trying to remember the last episode in that book, like the first big book. It probably ended like season 8 or something.
Right.
I think it was the episode where Apu has kids. I want to say is like where that big book ended. But correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Okay, this is what we got.
That's looking good.
Thank you. The question is, do I push it? Do I try and go for like
Yes.
thinning it out on the inside? You think?
Absolutely push it.
Well, what do you have to lose? I got a competition on the line, dude.
Yeah, and I've got good content
You have
to make.
nothing to lose. Go for it.
How you doing, JeffM?
I've got the pumpkins, the top of the jack-o'-lantern, which is really the only part that's gonna convey that it's a jack-o'-lantern
Right.
Uh,
Most important
well,
part.
that's done. This is the saddest pumpkin I've ever done. I'm ashamed of myself.
No one's perfect,
After
dude.
this stream, I'm gonna go buy 10 more pumpkins and just practice.
To get ready for next week when we do this again?
Absolutely not.
I think it's gonna be good. It's just ambitious, you know? When I saw how many zigzags you gave yourself for that mouth, I got a little worried.
I am too.
And that's why I think Hanson needs to up the ambition.
Okay. I mean, oh boy. By that you mean ruin it?
Yeah, you could also do a speech bubble that says, "Eat my shorts," or "Whoa,
I
mama."
thought about it. Whoa, mama.
A skateboard.
I mean, there is a backside, which is whoa, mama. But again, you know, you don't want to see through it if you're looking through the eyes. You want to see the back of the pumpkin.
Well, what if the back was his shorts pulled down with his little butt out, like he does so often? on the
Oh
show?
my god. That does sound funny.
Think on that.
Precocious, I dare say. Yeah, I'm trying to think of just.
Or carve Wool Mama backwards so that when it shines onto the wall,
Right.
Wait, out of the
It'll shine.
back?
yeah.
That's such an interesting idea.
It is a super interesting
A
idea.
speech
All right,
bubble
I'm
that
gonna
says
go for
"Whoa,
a little.
mama"?
I don't know if I could spell out whoa, mama. Okay, hang on. And now, keep in mind, the back of this pumpkin is a real whoa mama situation. It's rough.
It is. That's why I like the shadow casting aspect.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to see the back of it. You just see that the back of it is casting something.
God, there's no way. Whoa mama backwards.
I'm
Well, you
picturing
only
if
live
you put
once.
it in the upper corner, it'll cast like upwards and behind it. So it'll
Wait,
look like it's
so-
above his head.
So like
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah. That's what seems right to me,
Yeah.
but could totally not be right. And is 90% likely to not be right.
Now, okay. All right. JeffM, how are you looking? You got a ways to go? Because whoa mama's going to
Yeah.
take me all afternoon here.
Yeah, I'm not in any danger of finishing up here. So,
All right, I'm gonna go for a little wool mama, and it's, to be clear, it is backwards.
Yeah, try and visualize it. How it would work. Because it would have to
Is
be
it-
like, right to left,
yeah,
whoa,
yeah,
mama.
it's got to be backward. It's
So just literally write it backwards. Does that make sense? Yeah, I guess so.
no. Yeah, right. The letters just have to be backwards.
Yeah,
The-
I'll do it all
no.
caps.
The full sentence has to be
it
backwards.
has to start on the right and go. And
Yeah,
go to the
Exactly, yeah.
So WXOA.
Yes.
Left. Yeah.
All right. You only live once, everybody. Shoot your shot.
Oh, Chet makes a great point. Takeshi Kitano, none of the letters will look different backwards if you're doing it all caps. You just have
Yeah,
to put them
that's the
backwards
idea.
order.
Yeah.
That's what makes it a great catchphrase.
Iconic. JeffM, what do you think is the hardest you laugh to the Simpsons joke?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Oh,
I got nothing.
somebody
Pretty good
pointed
answer.
Somebody pointed out, by the way, that the Secret War of Lisa Simpson is the last episode in the book.
Secret War of Lisa Simpson. Which one's that?
What is that one?
I assume we're thinking of the same book.
Season 8, episode 25. Of course. Bart gets sent to military academy, and Lisa attends as well.
God, I barely remember that one. What's the plot, Leo?
It's a long one. It's a few paragraphs.
I mean, I
you
got
know, here's
time.
the thing: is I don't trust Wikipedia. I only trust Simpsons.fandom. So I'm gonna have to look it up
Right.
on there.
I understand.
Hold on, there's 1,000 ads. There's 1 trillion billion ads. 1 second.
Hey, Dan Reichert.
Okay, it's even longer on here. Right on. Lisa confronts Principal Skinner at school, concerned that lessons spent watching videos aren't helping her realize her full potential, but is rebuffed by Skinner telling her that if he did make it harder, other students would be in his office complaining about the curriculum like she is. Meanwhile, during a class field trip to Springfield Police Station, Bart manages to link up several police megaphones together and then says testing into one. The word is amplified by the megaphone, which is further increased by the next, and so on until a powerful sonic boom is released that every piece of glass in town is shattered and renders the population temporarily deaf. At home-
Testing is a very funny word.
Yeah. At home, Homer loudly berates Bart and declares that he is in a punishment for a lifetime, both out of irritation towards Bart for what he did and due to aforementioned effect of being rendered briefly deaf due to the piercing sound lingering from the earlier shockwave. Now, Homer and Marge express concern for Bart's behavior, so they choose to take Chief Wiggum's advice and place Bart in Rommelwood Military School, luring him into the car with the trick that they are going to Disneyland. Much to Skinner and Krabappel's delight, I second-guessed myself there, they take a tour and learn that there are also classrooms to help with education as well. Bart doesn't want to be there from the get-go, and as the family leaves, he grasps Homer's leg and begs him not to make him stay, claiming he'll find religion or be good sometime, but Homer tells Bart firmly he's staying and that's final. Lisa, however, sees the education the cadets receive and chooses to stay there with him. Marge tells Lisa that if she wants to quit and come home at any time she can, but ignores Bart's pleas for just that. Commercial break. Jeff,
Yeah.
can you do a commercial, Jeff?
Hey, you need a pumpkin for Halloween? Come to pumpkins.com where we got all kinds of poorly carved pumpkins. Now back to The Simpsons.
The pair get a hard time from the other cadets. Bart starts to fit in after a while, the others calling him a natural soldier, while Lisa, the first female ever to join the academy, remains an outcast despite enduring the same hazing as her brother. Bart tries to keep her spirits up while keeping the fact that he cares about her a secret from the others. At the end of the term, a final challenge awaits all the students. They must pass a physical test called the Eliminator. In the Commandant's own words, it is a 150-foot hand-over-hand crawl across a 60-gauge hemp jute line with a blister factor of 12. The rope is suspended a full 40 feet over a solid British acre of old-growth Connecticut Valley thorn bushes. Bart helps Lisa to train in secret. The others cheer when she nearly falls off, and Bart starts calling out helpful things such as, "Come on, you can do it," and I believe
that's
in you,
right.
Lisa.
Oh, God, I remember that. That is really sweet.
That's nice. He gets hand-gagged by another cadet, but gets him off and continues to chant helpful things which help Lisa. They pass, and Lisa receives a medal for satisfactory completion of the 2nd grade. Homer and Marge pick up Bart and Lisa from school and agree to take them to Disneyland for real, but it turns out they have been tricked again as they are being taken to a dentist, much to Bart and Lisa's dismay and Marge and Homer's amusement.
That's fun.
That's pretty good.
Okay, Hanson, can you sing the closing credit song now?
Shh. With the Gracie Films.
Nice,
That
yeah. I was thinking more the do-do-do-do-do-do.
Right. Letters are hard.
Should give us a peek.
I don't think I should.
Part the
you get it.
kimono, bro.
I think you gotta see this once it's fully operational.
Okay, so you think it will get better?
I certainly hope so.
JeffM's deep in the mouth now.
Sure am.
Yeah. Grow up.
You grow up. What else is on the Simpsons wiki?
Oh, the hardest I laughed. I think it's Simpsons. And, definitely my favorite show when I was a kid. But maybe it's cliche now to say, but it was incomprehensibly funny to me in 4th grade or whatever when it aired. The last time I carved a pumpkin, actually, it was the Rainier Wolfcastle when they're filming the Fall Out Boy movie, and then they're shooting the nuclear power plant. They're like, now we're using real acid. Like, real acid? And then the wall of acid's coming towards him as he's tied up and Fall Out Boy's in there to rescue him. And then he puts goggles on, and then he's swept away by the acid, and he just screams, "My eyes, the goggles do nothing." That was number one in my heart.
That is funny, and I distinctly remember having nightmares because of that.
What?
There was an iconic childhood nightmare of mine of getting swept away by green goo.
Oh, I saw that one. Wow.
Why didn't you stop it, man?
I thought it was fun. Watch you squirm. Do you think it'd be fun now if you could go back? Speaking of spooky Halloween, if you could just go back and watch your old nightmares, would you watch them, or would you be too horrified?
I would love to watch them.
Yeah. I mean, that brings up the question of how watchable is a dream anyway,
Oakley dokley is a catchphrase used by Ned Flanders. He mostly says this phrase to Homer when Homer gives Ned a command. This most likely derives from an affected version of the phrase okie dokie, which in turn derives from the phrase okay.
That's a leak. I don't know if I can prove that.
The extended version is I oakley dokley schmokely do. I'm gonna need a citation on that.
Yeah, sounds tough.
Any other character catchphrases you want to dive into here?
Yeah, let's see. What about the sea captain?
We got one on this page. Simply Yarg.
Alright, that's good. Who do you think is the newest, most successful Simpsons character? Because for me, it was Disco Stew felt pretty late. Who's after him?
Good question. I mean, have they been brought into the fold?
Yeah.
Versus one-offs. How often have they done that in recent years? Gil? People are saying?
Oh, yeah. Is Gil after Disco Stew, do you think?
I don't think any of these are acceptably new enough to me.
Yeah. Well, does like Flanders have a new wife or something now? Anything like that?
Flanders' new wife.
Safe search. off.
Ginger.
Wow.
While on a drunken bender. Oh no, but then he got together with Edna Krabappel,
What?
who also then passed away.
Oh boy.
This was back
How
in
they-
2013.
It's a death to date Flanders.
Apparently.
Hey, why is that, Leo? Why do people die? No, why are capital letters reversible?
Are they all?
Is there some logic to that? I don't know.
They're not all.
Q
Just
isn't.
all of them for what? Okay, here we go.
G isn't.
K, J,
J,
G,
E,
F,
F, P, B.
S, Z.
So it truly is just a magic catchphrase. Okay.
Yes.
Now, in the future, Leo, would you recommend I think before I speak?
No. Then we wouldn't have had that wonderful moment.
This is good content. Clip that out. That's
Exactly.
a Twitter clip.
Drew RW says there's a flash forward that shows that Ned eventually marries every woman in town, including Marge. That's funny.
That is great. I think Marge would be happier with him.
Yeah, gosh. Ned has a remarkably small romantic relationship section.
That's a shame.
Which
How big
doesn't
would yours
mention
be?
Maud. Very odd.
Really?
Yeah. So
I don't think I've
misses.
seen that episode where she died. That was after I stopped watching.
It was twisted.
Because doesn't Homer kill her with like a t-shirt cannon or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
Jesus. But I guess Flanders is the uptight one.
Maybe they haven't gotten him married again because it was like they didn't just kill off the characters, it was because the voice actors for his wives died. Maud
So is that a
and-
respect for the voice actors?
or to not continue the curse.
Oh, I see. They're like trying to bargain with the actors, like it's a big role, take it. But the curse! Agent, I can't.
Agent, please.
Agent, no! You'll do it. Agent needs his 10%. Curse be damned.
So Homer draws a target on his chest to get a t-shirt shot at him, and then he bends
Oh.
over to pick something up, and the t-shirts hit Maud instead and knocks her over the guardrail, and that's how she dies.
Why? That is such a bold move to involve Homer at all in that. Like, we all like the guy, but well, I guess he kind of killed Frank Grimes too. I'm trying to think of other times that Homer's actually killed a character.
Let's check the fandom.
Yeah. Homer murders. It's always kind of like manslaughter-ish. How you looking, JeffM?
I got a face here.
Hey, not
We
bad.
got a face here. I'm gonna need a little more time.
Good.
Don't say that, JeffM. I think that looks great. That is, especially like, you got a little baby. Like, that kid doesn't want some next level jack-o'-lantern for their first. Have you carved a jack-o'-lantern with
Yeah.
them yet?
No.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first jack-o'-lantern he's encountered. You want it to just be like a basic ass jack-o'-lantern.
By the
Don't
way,
blow
everyone's
his
correcting me.
mind
The Maud voice actor didn't die. She just lived far away, and they didn't want to compensate her for her traveling there. Thank you for that correction.
I was gonna say,
Really?
like, killing off a character in the dumbest way that they could think of when the actual voice actor died would be really
Yeah.
dark.
How would you spell mama?
But also just not wanting to pay the person who did it for years, and because they moved is
Because they had
Also
so few
great.
lines, apparently.
especially because, I mean, I went to a Simpsons table read, and there were like 3 actors that were literally phoning it in because they didn't live in LA. So times have changed.
So we got a list of Homer's kills here. Frank Grimes died of electrocution after touching some cables marked extremely high voltage without safety gloves while impersonating Homer Simpson and Homer's enemy.
It's a funny thing to do.
Captain Tennille presumably died when Homer Simpson torpedoed him out of a submarine in Simpson Tide.
Presumed dead. They've called off the search.
The Ask Science Fiction Reddit here seems to agree that he's responsible for Maud's death.
Okay, good.
Man having operation died when a tennis ball landed in his open chest in Tennis the Menace after Dr. Hibbert decided to operate on him outside. Okay, both culpable. A lawyer died when Homer drove over him in My Mother the Carjacker.
That doesn't count because it's a lawyer. So.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, JeffM. Diver got electrocuted in The Fat and the Furriest. Nuclear inspector after being rammed by Homer's car in Diatribe of a Mad Housewife. And Max, an ice cream truck driver, died while giving Homer change for a 100. You know, do you think I could make a video like ranking Homer's kills? Best on-screen kills?
I think that sounds like a good Leo content. Like, would it stand up in court?
Yeah.
Would he be sentenced to death? You know, that's kind of like the final verdict.
Yeah, could I represent him for this?
Oh, you want to defend? I think you try and kill him. Isn't that more fun to be on
the prosecution?
Prosecutorial end? Yeah. Like, let's put Homer Simpson to death.
Do both parts, Leo.
Yeah, one's like a country lawyer and the other.
The people are also pointing out the scene where Homer kills the little Krusty burglar guy when he's impersonating Krusty.
Oh, right. Little Pete?
He's already dead.
Oh, God, that's right.
That's a pretty overt one.
God, that's funny. That is my favorite episode of The Simpsons. The Clown College one. That is just beat for beat the funniest.
Mm-hmm. How did nobody remember the time he blew up a convention hall full of people? Okay.
What? I love these aren't even Treehouse of Horror options either.
No, everybody's like, it goes without saying that Treehouse of Horror would add another 100 here.
Right.
Interesting stuff. I'm dying to see that Whoa Mama. What letter are you on?
I'm on M. By that I mean I'm done. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna work. I mean,
it'll
for the
work.
sake of the Twitch vote, it'll absolutely work.
Well, we gotta show it working before the vote, for sure.
All right, Jeff, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we just hold it up, give the full tour. Jeff, you present yours first, please.
Well, let me put the top back on there. There it is. A jack-o'-lantern, jack-o'-lantern.
Wow. That looks wonderful, Jeff. I really love it. I love what you've done.
That looks so cute.
And the showmanship was on another level.
Right.
Here's Bart Simpson, everybody.
Real quick, how do I move to switch it to follower-only chat?
I don't know. You got a lot of spam?
Yeah, some spam coming in.
Oh, I don't know, but it doesn't matter too much, right? We're almost done.
All right. Make some new friends, everybody.
All right. Here's Bart Simpson, everybody. Notice the eyeballs, the ear details.
Oh, yeah.
And then projecting on the wall behind.
Oh.
Whoa, mama.
That's gotta work. You did spell "whoa mama" wrong, but I didn't spell it out for
Wait,
you. So.
what do you mean? Oh, you're like the way the wiki spells it?
The way the fandom wiki spells it is M-A-M-A. That's right. So.
Oh, that would have been way easier when it's you tell.
Can you guys find a closet and put a light in there? Can we test it out that way?
Yeah, I think so. I think I have a candle even. It'll take a little bit, but yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, candles.
Great.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
now?
I can
Is
do
it
that.
weird for us to have had the prediction and now we'll have a vote, which will determine the outcome of the prediction? Because wouldn't people just vote for what will give them the channel points from the prediction?
Look, we shouldn't have to be this way, but it's the only way to do it, Leo. It only makes sense.
Okay.
You gotta let people stick with it. I think I trust our fair and impartial audience.
Be honest first and foremost.
All right, I'm gonna go put this pumpkin somewhere, and then I'll come back for the camera.
Okay. I'm gonna try to put on follower only chat for our poor people dealing with all the spam right now, but Lord help me, Twitch backend is the hardest thing to find anything in. It's so terrible. It's one of the worst things about Amazon, to be honest.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay, I have a somewhat decent spot for it, but I can get a candle and light it.
Okay, I think I got it. Thanks, everybody, for your patience. This is a big build up to the big finale here. Getting quite excited myself.
You should be.
I'm excited to see if Whoa Mama pays off at all. And get ready to vote, chat, because remember, your vote makes the difference. Every vote counts. What are we looking at here, Jeff?
It's in my closet. I'm trying to get a spot down for... Put the pumpkin. I'll be right back with the pumpkin.
Nice.
Okay. Huh. Okay, alright, I'll come back out and get the camera here.
My choices as a camera flipper right now is between a completely black screen and a yard with nothing in it. A yard devoid of Hanson. Oh, who's that?
Okay.
I just saw Will-O-the-Wisp on your camera, Hanson.
Serious, man?
It was crazy, yeah.
Clip that.
Also known as a jack-o'-lantern.
Clip it.
Clip that.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, I think I'm about ready too. Hang on, it's gonna go dark. I'm going into the basement.
Little impromptu
Okay,
studio
Jeff,
tour for people.
Yeah.
I'm now sitting in my closet in the dark.
This
Okay.
is excellent.
Ready when you are.
Okay,
Ready?
before you guys do anything, I'm gonna switch the music to be scary.
Okay.
You got way too much light in that closet. What are you doing?
Well, it's working. You'll see. Oh, you'll see,
Okay.
JeffM.
Prepare to be scared.
You'll like the way this looks.
Now, chatters beware. You're in for a scare. Who's going first?
Oh,
right,
I'll
Jeff,
go
you go
first.
first.
'Cause- Yeah. All right, hold on.
Come on,
Here we
hold
go.
your head up, man.
Whoa! I mean, that
Excellent.
looks great.
That looks amazing.
It definitely looks like
I'm
a
getting-
regular jack-o'-lantern with some hair, though.
Right.
Fair enough.
It looks perfect.
Not to take anything away from it. I love it.
Okay, ready for this one? Now, as you can see, I put it. It's projecting on the couch. You can't. That says the woe is coming through almost legibly. Mama is. There's a couple M's that maybe you can make out.
Is it super
you
close
see
to the
any of
couch?
that?
Is it as close as it can be?
Yeah, it is.
Best possible casting.
Basically.
That's not really coming through.
Let's see. Okay, well, we can at least get a good look at it here.
That looks creepy. That's some red rum business, you know? It still works.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm expecting a package and they're ringing my doorbell repeatedly. I think I have to go accept it.
Okay.
But that seems like a great place to end it, no?
Well, let's get the poll going.
Oh, God. All right, hang on. I'll be right back. You can hear me talk with them.
Yes, good.
Tell me if my house burns down.
Wow, not even sticking around for the voting. That shows how much Hanson
I'm here.
Okay, it's simply whose pumpkin is better. And if you care about the complexity of the prompt, you know, factor that into your vote. But the question is simply whose pumpkin is better. You have 1 minute. Begin. This, of course, is Hanson's Bart Simpson. It gives me chills just to look at it. Freaky. And then, of course, JeffM's. The color of yours is so good.
That's right.
It's like the camera quality is helping it also, on top of just not playing.
Yeah,
games.
I mean, it really comes down to the carving that's giving you that great color. But
yeah, and the scooping. You scooped it perfectly.
that's right.
Good job to both, says Supernova Shadow. That's exactly right. That's what matters. Oh my god, you know what's so funny is we got absolutely annihilated by spam chatters, and then I put it on follower only, and I just saw that we got 1,000 new followers 10 minutes ago. And it's about to turn like the 10-minute buffer on chat. Wow! JeffM won it with 85% of the vote. My gosh.
Yes.
Wait, who won it?
JeffM did.
Are you kidding
JeffM
me?
won it. It made sitting in this closet in the dark worth it.
Wow. That is impressive.
Look at it. Look at that. Hey.
It's a true classic. Congratulations, JeffM.
We're so happy. Wow, great job to both of our competitors.
Thank you. We'll create more next week if you all vote for it on Patreon. Patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's. If you want to help support this type of content and vote for an episode 2, you can join that Backstage Pass tier. Damn it, JeffM, that is good.
Yeah, hard to beat. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Videos like this are possible because MinnMax is a completely independent outlet for games supported solely by the community. The only reason we don't have to create condescending clickbait is because folks like you click on the subscribe button or check out the benefits over on patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's. We think that we're the most efficient gaming outlet out there, so please take a look at what we've done and imagine what more we can do with your support.